Hey everyone. So I've just been given an alert to say that Borce Ristevski has been sentenced. So let's go back a little bit and chat about who he is and who Karen Ristevski is. Welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. So this is an Australian case, and I actually was going to do a Sunday spotlight on Karen Ristevski, but I wanted to wait until all of this information, all of the sentencing and stuff had been completed before doing it, because otherwise sort of I think for me it was a little bit pointless. I'm just trying to find my photo. I'm not looking at the chat for just a minute. Okay, I can't find it. So let's do cancel. Let's do window capture. Okay, let's have a look. So Karen Ristevski is a mum. I'm just going to grab a photo to pop up. As soon as I saw the alert, I decided to come on, so just grabbing a photo. Here we go. Okay, let's go back to chat. So Karen Ristevski is a woman who came up missing. Hey, Bella Blue. Yes, I agree. He's a horrible man. And a lot of people will be very upset with the sentencing and how long he got, or how little, I should say, he got. Okay, so Karen Ristevski and Borce Ristevski were married for 27 years. She went missing. He states that they had a fight and she left and didn't come back. This happened in 2016. During that time, they discovered that he had driven her car into a park, and her body was later found at that park. He was then charged with her murder. Now, with her body, sadly, they were unable to identify how she died, what had happened. Before Borce was arrested, he'd given interviews and things like that, and he was even one of the pallbearers at her funeral. So it's a very sort of shocking situation. So he was charged with the murder. But unfortunately, in March, the judge found that the evidence that was provided couldn't prove murderous intent. But Ristevski Borce, he pleaded guilty to manslaughter. So the difference there is that manslaughter is Bella Blue, please correct me if I'm wrong, but manslaughter is that there was no intent. He didn't plan for her to kill her. Let me share a photo of this person. Don't you want to use any other word to describe this person apart from evil? Being her pallbearer. It's just, the whole thing is just so sad. And so, nope. I can't move any of them. There we go. So, there's a photo of him carrying her coffin as well. The sad thing about all this as well is they have a daughter named Sarah, who's in her 20s, and her mum went missing. She was an only child. Her mum went missing, and then her father's in jail. I think she's still supporting him, and that's her choice. And she's a victim in this, and that's her choice to do that. So this morning it has been revealed. Hey Renee Scott. Bella Blue says the proofs of the offence for murder are the act and the intent. Manslaughter is only the act of killing, not the pre-planning. Yep, that's what I thought. So he pleaded guilty to manslaughter. Sentencing was today, and this man who murdered his wife of 27 years was given 9 years in jail. The non-parole period is 6 years. So that means that after 6 years, he can apply for parole. The Supreme Court of Victoria Justice Christopher Beale said Ristevski, or we'll just call him Borce, had shown no true remorse and engaged in rank deceit, while Borce had turned off the road of deceit by finally admitting that he'd killed his wife. Justice Beale said, "You have not taken the high road. No sentence I can impose will undo the suffering you have caused and continue to cause to those who knew and loved Karen." The thing that really sucks about this, apart from the fact that, hey Shahid, it's nice to finally catch you in alive. The thing that really sucks about this is the fact that, apart from the fact that this poor woman was murdered, is the fact that we may never know what really happened because he pleaded guilty. No one knows what really happened. No one knows what really happened. And because of the fact that the autopsy couldn't determine how she passed, how she was killed, we really don't know, which is really sad. So, what do you guys think of 9 years for murdering his wife? For me, I'm not comfortable with it. But unfortunately, sorry if you can hear some background noise, my bunny has decided to play in his dig box. But for me personally, yeah, Bella Blue, it doesn't fit the crime at all. And the fact as well that he was so deceitful and I think for me personally, if I was a good person and something had happened, I'd own up to it straight away. But he lied and he acted as the grieving widow husband when he wasn't at all. He went as far as to conceal her body. The interesting thing is, I wish I could show it, but I can't because of copyright. I watched, I think it was a Current Affair, were doing a, is there no sound? Are you guys hearing me okay? Oh, saying the video output's low and I don't know why. That's so frustrating. Can you guys just let me know if you can hear me? Can you guys hear all right? So, okay, cool. So I was watching, dropping in and out, maybe refresh. It does say that my video output's low, but I don't know why, which is very frustrating. So I watched A Current Affair, did a piece on it. Good, Bella Blue. Okay, sorry guys, I don't know why it's doing that. YouTube can be very temperamental. A Current Affair did a piece. They were discussing where Karen's body was found, and very, very interestingly, Borce's brother was at that site, which is so fishy to me. I mean, he may have been there to, I don't know if you could be there to pay your respects, to be honest with you, but that wasn't set up in any way. It was a shock when the journalists got there and the brother was there. So that was very interesting. So yeah, so I wonder if, Bella Blue, do you know if time served comes into effect with this at all? Because he has been in jail since 2000. Well, he was charged with murder December 2000. To face up to 20 years in jail, but he got 9 years. That's very interesting. But is that the case? Does time served count towards? Because if so, he's been in jail since 2017. Okay, Bella Blue says the judge will determine if the time already served counts, but it more often than not does count. I can't see anything anywhere about it, but if that's the case, that's what, like almost 18 months? I wish it didn't count, to be honest with you. Just trying to find if I can find confirmation if time served counts. Yep, so the judge said Ristevski has already served 491 days before his sentencing, so it does count. The hell? Hello? I don't know what's going on, guys. How confusing. I got kicked off. I got kicked off my own channel. How rude. But I'll leave it at that. I can't remember where I left off saying, but thanks, Shade. I think I left off saying that basically, to sum it up, Borce Ristevski was sentenced to 9 years for manslaughter of his wife. He has to serve 6 years before becoming eligible for parole, and the 491 days he has already served will come off that sentence. So that's basically it in regards to that. Will we ever find out what really happened between Karen and Borce? I don't know. I don't know. Because of the fact that he didn't have to. By pleading guilty, he didn't have to explain. The only person I hope he talks to about it is their daughter Sarah, and in regards to this, I'm sending my love to her, because I cannot imagine being in that situation myself personally. What a hard road. And I have a feeling a lot of people won't understand her still talking to her dad, but that is her choice, and she's entitled to do that. She already lost her mother. We can't judge for that. So thanks for those that came in. Apologies for the stream situation. YouTube clearly doesn't love me today, but I just wanted to share that information. This channel is more chronic illness based now than true crime, but when things like this happen, I'm going to go live and chat about it. So sending you all gentle hugs. Enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you are. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.